Where's Platinum? Where's Platinum? Where's Platinum? Why haven't you uploaded Platinum yet? Are you retarded? Please upload Pokemon. How long have I been asleep? 5 months! Jesus Christ! You know what, Internet? It's time for an epic comeback. I'm back! Who's ready to play some Pokemon?
So what do you expect me to say?
Let's get him!
Hey there, what's up Internet? My name is Black Light Attack, and I am back. We are playing some Pokemon Platinum, and this time you may have noticed something a little bit different in the title. We are not playing a Nuzlocke, we're playing an Egglocke. What is an Egglocke? Let me explain. So, an Egglocke is a combination of two different special game modes, an Egg Scramble and a Nuzlocke. We already know what a Nuzlocke is, or at least those of you who watched my previous video, but just in case there are some that haven't seen it, let me explain. A Nuzlocke is a hard mode version of Pokemon where you must only catch the first Pokemon you see in each new area. That means one Pokemon per new area, and if a Pokemon dies, it is dead forever. If a Pokemon is knocked out, it is dead forever. An Egg Scramble is when you play through the game only using eggs that have been donated to you and hatched. Meaning you have your friends or people on the internet send you a whole bunch of different eggs, you don't know what's in the eggs, and you hatch each one, and you use those as Pokemon instead. So this is going to be a combination of the two. Now let me explain how the rules are going to work for this playthrough. Now just like in a Nuzlocke, I may only catch the first Pokemon and only the first Pokemon in each new area. If I knock out a Pokemon, too bad, I don't get a Pokemon for that area. And a new area is a new route, a new cave, a city, anything like that. If there's a Pokemon that can be like traded or gifted from an NPC or something like that. Number 2 is once a Pokemon is caught, it cannot be used. It has to be returned to a Pokemon Center and stored in the PC box. It is then exchanged for a random Pokemon egg. The egg is hatched, and the resulting Pokemon will be fed rare candies until it is brought up to the same level as the originally caught Pokemon. So basically, whenever we catch a Pokemon in the wild, we don't get to use it. We're going to kind of look at it as a coupon Pokemon that I can redeem for a random Pokemon. And the reason to do that is because it sort of acts like a randomizer, only it's more community-based because it's based on what Pokemon my subscribers have sent me. I've already collected over 60 eggs from subscribers all over the world. They sent it I asked for eggs on a video on my personal channel, and everybody was kind enough to send me a whole bunch of eggs, and I'm basically using some hacks here. In order to make the run go a little bit smoothly, I have hacked all of the eggs onto one ROM, so that I didn't have to trade like a million eggs, and I've also hacked myself 99 rare candies, or more like 995 rare candies. Now, you may be saying, hey, rare candies, that's cheating, you have a ton of rare candies, but the rare candies are only going to be used to take the Pokemon and level them up to the same levels that the wild Pokemon were caught at, and that's just going to save me time on grinding so that I can pump out these videos faster. And on top of that, I'm going to set in a secondary rule saying that I may not use rare candies after the initial catching up leveling. So rare candies are totally out for me except for right when a Pokemon first gets hatched. The next rule is the starter Pokemon, either Piplup, Chimchar, or Turtwig, is only going to be used as an escort to the first Pokemon Center, where it will then be boxed in exchange for a starter egg. I'll have a whole bunch of starters. I'm actually going to have every starter from every game, including Pikachu from Pokemon Yellow and Eevee from Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, all in one box, in addition to a few alternative starter Pokemon that I came up with myself. Pokemon that are sort of similar to starters in that they evolve around the same levels, they have a 3-stage evolution, etc., etc. And so basically we're going to have a randomized starter as well. Now, just to reiterate, Pokemon caught in the wild may not be used under any circumstance, only Pokemon that have been hatched from eggs. If a Pokemon dies, it is dead forever, just like in any other Nuzlocke. And if all hatched Pokemon are killed, it's game over. And, of course, as always, all hatched Pokemon, not all caught wild Pokemon, but all hatched Pokemon in this case must be nicknamed. So, I'm sure you guys are really excited to get started. I'm excited to get started. Rowan is gonna just tell me shit that I already know. Is this my first adventure? Hell no, this is not my first Pokemon rodeo. No info needed, son. Is this... Okay, I'm hitting the wrong button. Why would he have it about catching another Pokemon? Here, he has a Pokeball. Touch the middle of the Pokeball, if you please. No, I'm... Alright, fine. Alright, I'm doing it your way. Okay. In this case, I'm playing on an emulator, so I'm using my mouse instead of a stylus. But we live alongside Pokemon as friends. Oh, hold on. Gotta come up with a voice for this guy.
At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use the Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon.
Very cool, man.
Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I was born on a stormy Monday morning. I don't actually know what day of the week it was when I was born.
Are you a boy or are you a girl?
Now, in this case, I'm actually kind of tempted to go with the Dawn model, because I actually think that both characters in this game look equally cool. But I think it's Lucas and Dawn. I know Dawn's name because she was in the anime, but Dawn and Lucas, I think it's Lucas in this game. But personally, I like Lucas's hat better, and we all know I love hats, so Lucas it is.
Alright, so you're a boy.
Damn skipping.
Tell me, what is your name?
We all know what my name is. Let's do this with a mouse. Slick. BLA, son. Black Light Attack. Black Light Attack with TGN.
Your name is Blah?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so you're Blah. A fine name that is.
Well, thank you.
Now, this boy here, I believe he's your friend.
We are not friends.
What might his name be?
So he's your rival in this game, but instead of being Gary Oak, where he like hates you, this guy, I think Barry was his name in the anime. He's supposed to be your friend and a friendly rival. Personally, I freaking hate him though, so we're gonna name him Dildo. Oh, hold on, back. Dildo. You're a dildo. By the way, there's gonna be some not safe for work language in this, and if you're worried about having your parents or something find out that you've been watching Pokemon videos with bad language, you might want to turn it off, because I don't censor myself at all.
Dildo, is it? Is that your friend's name?
Yes.
Alright, Blah, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventures and on your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon people. I'm sure that along the way you'll discover many things. Perhaps even something about yourself.
Wow, it's deep, man.
Now, go on, leap into the world of Pokemon.
Fuck yeah, let's do it. It's been too long. I've been too long, I'm glad to be back. So, starting off, Pokemon are by our side always. I hope you understand the meaning of those words. That was the comment left by Professor Rowan, who has returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region. Sweet TV. That concludes our special program. Let's ask Professor Rowan. Is it Rowan or Rowan? I'm not sure how much I'm supposed to enunciate that A. Brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week. Same. Can you shut up already? Alright, we get it. Sign off already. Alright. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's Dildo. There you are! I gotta come up with a better voice for him. You know, he's kind of like Kramer. You ever watch Seinfeld? He's basically like Kramer, so... Hey, Blah, did you ever see that TV? I'm sure you did. Professor Rowan's that really important guy who studies Pokemon, right, Jerry? I do a horrible Kramer impression. That means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon. So if we ask him, I bet he'd give us some Pokemon, Jerry. My name's not Jerry. Oh, hey, is this a new PC? Oh, God. Calm down, Dildo. Where was I? Alright, we're going to see Professor Rowan and get some Pokemon. I'll be waiting outside. Alright, Blah. Alright, if you're late, I'm funding you 10 million. 10 million? You can suck my dick, dude. I'm not paying you shit. Alright. So, I actually haven't put the Pokemon eggs on the ROM yet, so we're gonna have to get to the first Pokemon Center, then I'll save and stop the recording, and then we'll get started on that.
Blah! Dildo already left. I didn't know what it was about, but he sure was in a hurry.
Is he ever not? Is he ever not in a hurry? This kid has like massive ADHD. Hold on, we're gonna change our text speed to fast because I'm gonna go crazy. This emulator, the DS emulator, as opposed to the Game Boy Advance emulator, those of you who watched my previous video know that I love to use the fast forward feature, and there is a fast forward feature on the DS emulator, but it doesn't work very well. It's kind of glitchy, so I'm not going to be using it. Oh yes, blah. Don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't. So okay, just rub it in, bitch. Well, take care, sweetie. Man, way to just rub the salt in the wounds. Now you may see that there's a little bit of glitchy blackness going on here. There's some it kind of looks like the screen's dirty. Maybe that's just a bug with the emulator. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to fix it. I really wish I could, but you know. So I think we're supposed to go to Dildo's house. Thud! Watch where you're going. Come on, let's talk about something. What was that about? Oh, hey, Jerry. Hey, I'm going to see Professor Rowan. You should come too, and quickly. Quickly, Jerry. Jeez, I forgot something. God, I hate this guy. I actually kind of respect Gary Oak because he's so confident, but this guy's just kind of a tool. Oh, hi, Blah. Are you looking for Dildo? I'm always looking for... never mind. He's gone for a second, but then he came right back home. He just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. Clearly not you. You just sit around the house all day. What's up, man? I better take my bag and journal, too. Oh, hey, Jerry. We wait on the road. It's a 10 million fine if you're late. Your name's not Jerry. Alright. Oh, man. Feels weird to be back doing this. It's like I never left. Now, I do apologize for taking so long, but I have not been idle. I said I was going to try to make it like a month break, and it ended up being, I think, something like 3 months. So it's been quite a while since we last did this here series. So, let's see how this turns out. Oh, sorry, phone's on. Quiet you. Just texting me in the middle of my recording set. That's my fault for keeping my phone's chime on. Too slow, Jerry. All right, let's get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. All right, where are we going? What? Don't go into the grass, right? No worries, no problem. It doesn't matter if we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one. I got an idea. Now listen, I know how you wild Pokemon jump out when you go into the tall grass. So what you do is you scoot over to the next patch of grass before any Pokemon can appear. And if we just keep dashing, we can go into Sandgem Town without running into wild Pokemon, Jerry. Okay, stick with me. Alright, here goes. On your marks. Hold it! Hold it! What the fuck's going on, man? Oh, it's that guy for the TV!
You don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then what is the meaning of going into the tall grass? ...
Hey, Blah, this old guy, it's Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here, Jerry? ...
They tried to go into the tall grass because they want to talk about what to do. The world would surely change if they were to meet a Pokemon. Is it right for me to put them on that path? ... You truly love Pokemon, do you?
Yeah, I freaking love them, man. Me too. I love Pokemon. Love Pokemon, Jerry.
I will ask you once again. You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you?
What? You can ask 100 times, Jerry. The answer will never change. This is the worst Seinfeld Kramer impression ever. We'll both answer 100 times. We love Pokemon. Right, Jerry? Yeah, dude, I freaking love them.
A pair of reckless kids who foolishly try to enter tall grass without Pokemon of their own. It worries me that what people like that will do with Pokemon.
Dude, do not judge me, okay? It's all this dumbass's idea. Well, then forget about me, but we'll give a Pokemon to my friend Jerry here. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the tall grass.
Exclamation point! How big of you! Very well then, I will entrust you to a
Dude, slick moves, Kramer.
I apologize for putting you through that exercise.
Apology not accepted.
However, you must promise me promise me, can't talk, promise me that you will never recklessly endanger yourselves again. Now, now, where are we? I'm lost. I'm senile.
What's going on? Hey, baby. Professor Rowan! That's a bad voice. We're not doing that. You left your briefcase at the lake! That's a better voice for a girl.
Oh, is something wrong here?
Oh, sorry, that was her saying that, not him.
Ah, there it is. Done. Nice work. What I was about to do was entrust this suit with their own Pokemon.
Pardon? These Pokemon are hard to replace. Are you sure you're giving them away?
Huh. Do not second guess me, bitch. There comes a time when people must release Pokemon. There's a world that should be explored together. For them, the day is our time. The place, right here. We'll go on, over the briefcase, and choose a Pokemon.
Really? Professor Rowan, I can't believe it. I'm just so happy now that I could shit. Right, Jerry? You can choose first. Hey, I'm practically a grown-up. I have to show some class here. You obviously just want to counterpick me, and you're an asshole, so. Okay, so, who do we want to pick to, now keep in mind, guys, don't get too excited about this decision, because this starter Pokemon is only going to escort us to the first Poke Center, and then it's going to be exchanged, for a Pokemon egg. Let's go Piplup or Chimchar. Let's go with Turtwig. Turtwig was the first Pokemon I ever picked when I first started this game, so just for old time's sake, we're going to go with Turtwig. I played this game countless times, but... yeah, of course you would pick Chimchar, you piece of shit.
Very well. Well, you seem to have chosen a good Pokemon, it seems. Now, listen well. A Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. In that regard, they're much like you.
Yeah, well, if you didn't box in our freaking town with dangerous tall grass infested with wild animals, then maybe we could have gotten out and experienced the world a little bit more. But no, our 4x4 little town is boxed in by voracious animals.
As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you do well together. If you're having any trouble, come see me at my lab in downtown. And now, we're on our way.
Peace out, son. You too, Don. Professor, wait for me, please. I'm sorry, please let me pass. I'm not standing in your way. Go on, I'm not stopping you. How do you like that? Professor Rowan's really nice, Jerry. On TV, he seems so stern and scary. I really wish you would shut up now, dildo. Calm down. Gotta answer your pants. Blah. We both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? You ready for this? I've always wanted to say this. The time has finally come. Jerry, I challenge you to a battle. Let's do it, man. First battle. I am excited. Not really. But calm down. Calm your tits, Kramer. Calm your tits. Of course, he counterpicks Chimchar. And I can actually use my mouse for this, which is kind of nice. Let's go ahead. Ooh, I get withdraw. That is nice. So he's going to use Leer's minus defense. I could technically counterbalance that with defense curl, but now it always bothers me whenever somebody plays a DS game and doesn't show what's happening on the bottom screen, so you might not be able to see what attacks I normally have. So down to the bottom right is a little tiny bottom screen, so you can at least kind of see what's going on. You know, you might not be able to see like what attacks I have open to me, or you know, if I'm using like the item finder, you wouldn't be able to see that. There's a lot of use of the bottom screen in this game, so we are definitely going to show it. But I also hate at the same time when somebody takes up just as much space for the bottom screen, because it's obviously not as important. Is he literally just gonna leer all the? I mean, with this much leering, he might be able to just like two-shot me with like scratch or whatever, but it's not gonna be. He doesn't have enough time. Yeah, just keep leering. That is a fantastic battle strategy. That is just great. That is fantastic. Good job, buddy. Good job. All right. So I think the first episode might just take us right up to about the first Pokemon Center. We can find our first Pokemans. Flawless victory. Didn't touch me once, sucker! Might be able to just take us right up to the very first Pokemon Center so we can get our very first Pokemon. Or maybe I'll do it on the second episode. We'll exchange the first Pokemon and see what we get, because that'll be exciting. That'll be a nice cliffhanger for you, because I'm a bastard like that. I'm beat after that battle. My Pokemon needs rest too, Jerry. See ya, Jerry. Yep. Peace out, man. So, what's going on, Mom? What are we doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Mom? Oh, what's the matter, dear? I don't really remember what voice I was doing for Mom now. Oh, wow, what's happened to you? You and Dildo were lucky to have met Professor Rowan. What happened to me? You act like I got raped or something. Imagine if you didn't. I wouldn't like to think what the wild Pokemon might have done to you, too. Blah, go see Professor Rowan and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His lab is in Sandgem Town, isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. Yeah, that really makes it a lot better, doesn't it? Oh, I know. Blah. Put these on. Couldn't I just get a gun or something? Are people allowed to go from town to town if they just have like a shotgun? Going to Sandgem Town is like an adventure in itself, right? With those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. I don't need instructions for shoes. They're shoes. Yeah, alright. We got our wheels now. Quick as fuck. Not really our wheels. We still got some time before we get the bicycle. Now am I gonna get... Oh my god, I hate you. Too slow, Jerry. I'm sick of waiting. $10 million. I'm gonna go to the Professor Rowan so I can thank him properly. Look, I had this great idea. Listen up, okay? Alright, you know that lake where we always play at? You know how they say a legendary Pokemon lives there? You guessed it. Let's catch that Pokemon. It'll make Professor Rowan happy. You are retarded. You are literally retarded. That would never, ever work. We have like level 5. Well, you have a level 5 because you suck. I have a level 6 Pokemon. We're not going to catch no legendaries, you stupid ass. Alright, we're at the lake. Get ready because we're capturing that legendary Pokemon, Jerry. Trust me on this one. It's here. It even says so on the sign. I guess one problem with the Pokemon games is that they take forever to get started. Oh, what's going on? The flowing time. The expanding space. I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Well, that's convenient. Now we know what your name is. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. Alright. Way to be creepy and just kind of announce yourself to a lake. Allow me to pass. Step aside. Wow. Be more of a douche. What was that about, Jerry? Weird guy. Alright, blah. Let's catch that legendary Pokemon. Kayun! Of course, Kayun. Kyaun. Did you hear that, Jerry? That was the legendary Pokemon crying. That had to be it, Jerry. My name's not Jerry. Alright, this is our chance. Let's catch it. Yeah, go ahead. I'll be right behind you, idiot. Wait, what? We don't have anything on us. You know, Pokeballs. P-O-K accent E. Okay, that's pretty funny. If we don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. Do you think Professor Rowan would give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him at his lab if we needed anything. Alright, Jerry. Alright, Jerry, I'll race you. I'll race you first one to the professor's lab in Sandgem Town. Rules. Okay. Go suck a dick, man. Alright. So, let's not get into any battles here because we would definitely want to save the Verity Lakefront Pokemon for later on so we can get us an egg. And yeah, so we had a pretty interesting crop of Pokemon. Now, under normal circumstances, now obviously I'm not going to be able to get a Pokemon on Route 201 because I don't have a Pokeball yet. But now under normal circumstances, for an Egglocke, or an egg randomizer, an egg scramble as it's usually called, for an egg scramble, I wouldn't be able to look at the eggs beforehand, so I wouldn't really have an idea of what I had. But unfortunately, since I had to use a hack program, I was able to see into the eggs, and I didn't really have any way of avoiding it. So I have already seen what's in all the eggs, but there's a lot of them. There's no possible way that I could remember what they all are. But I did get to preview them, and 1, make sure they weren't hacked, and 2, make sure they didn't have any way too powerful egg moves bred onto them, and 3, make sure that I had a decent spread of all the different types of Pokemon and stuff. So we got a pretty good mix going on. A whole bunch of people donated, which was really awesome. They basically sent me their save files via email. I was able to hack them on to the well, I'm going to hack them on in a minute. As soon as I get to the first town. I actually need to save this file so that I can actually create a file to open up and then hack the the Pokemon on it. If you're wondering what hack program I'm using, it's called Pokegen. It's also the Pokemon that I use to generate my legally hacked Pokemon for the what's it called? Competitive battles that I do on my main channel. So basically that allows me to create perfect Pokemon. Obviously I will not be using the ability to create perfect Pokemon in this run. This run is still going to be totally random. It's going to be everybody who sent me legit Pokemon, but I am using a hack to actually move it onto this game file, and that's just for sake of convenience and speed, so that, like I said, I can actually pump out these videos without taking too long. And they are gonna retain their old half-hour runtime, so that should be fun. You know, it's something to keep you busy at work, busy after school while you're doing your homework, that kind of thing.
Oh, there you are. Please come with me. The professor is waiting. This is it, our Pokemon research lab. Let's go.
Thud, watch where you're going, douche.
What the? Oh, it's you, Jerry. Little guy. He's not so scary so much as he is just totally out there, man. Well, it doesn't matter, blah. I'm out of here. See you later, Jerry.
Not Jerry.
Wow, what was that? Your friend sure seems to have ADHD. Well, anyway, let's go inside. That kid needs some Ritalin.
So what's going on in here, man? Show me what's up.
Look at here. Blah, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon.
Look, take a look, man.
I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy.
Thank you.
I'm trusting you with that. Uncharted was no mistake, it seems. Would you like to give it a nickname?
Actually, no. Only because this guy is going to be exchanged for an egg later on.
When I first saw you to step into the tall grass with that Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by these foolhardy children. But now you've astounded me in an entirely different way. Already there's a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure that Turtwig feels the same way about you. That is why I will ask you to tell us that Turtwig of yours.
Alright, if you want me to.
I'm so glad that you're kind toward Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to just smash your head.
Thank you. What the hell's wrong with you, woman?
Let's move on to the main topic. There's something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself first. My name is, as you know, Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kind of Pokemon live in the region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokedex. This is what I ask of you. I want to entrust you with that Pokedex. Will you use it to record the data on other Pokemon listed for me?
Sure thing, buddy.
Good answer. Blah obtained the Pokedex.
Rowan narrated that part for me.
That Pokedex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Blah! I ask you go everywhere and eat every single kind of Pokemon in the entire freaking world, man.
Thanks.
I've got one too.
Good for you.
When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel?
A little arousal.
I've lived for 16 long years.
Damn, you're old.
Every now and then I get a thrill when I'm with Pokemon. Now you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. Let me say just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Blah, your grand adventure begins now.
Sweet.
The Pokemon that I met for the first time was the Piplup. If you would have chosen a Piplup on Route 201, we would have had the same Pokemon now.
Nope, that's actually not true.
Not that it matters, but anyway, I'm done.
It really doesn't matter.
I also helped the professor add pages to the Pokedex.
Why did I choose this voice? My throat hurts now.
So in a sense, I'm just like you. I just got a little head start on you, that's all. I'll be happy to teach you things. Glad to meet you, blah.
Alright, peace, lady. Lay off the cigs, alright? Alright, we're on to our first adventure. And we're just about at half an hour. We're just coming up. Oh my god, you're all gonna keep talking, aren't you?
Blah!
Jesus Christ, calm down.
I have something good here. You should take this as well.
TM27, alright. We have literally one Pokemon. We already have a TM. Great.
There's a technical machine. It contains a move return, blah blah blah.
I don't care. I know how to use TMs. Now, return is actually a really excellent move, but only if the Pokemon is super duper in love with you. Okay, yeah. I don't really care about what you have to say, so... Yep, you're just gonna... I'm not doing the voice, my throat hurts already. There's just so much talking in the beginning. I know, yep, we all know what a Pokemon Center is. Everybody at home know what a Pokemon Center is? It's the red roof building. The Pokemart is the blue roof building. That's where you buy stuff. Pokemon Center is where you heal your Pokemon. Use the PC. I don't need to let my family know shit, so... Alright. See ya. Peace, lady. Goodbye. Don't come back. Alright, before we do anything else, let's talk to everybody, see what everybody's doing. Okay, not a thing. Route 219. Probably nothing. Ooh, an item. Nice. Nice. Antidotes. Antidotes, later on, not that useful, but early in the game, very critical to keeping your Pokemon alive in a Nuzlocke. Ooh, Dana's house, did that say? Wasn't paying attention. Who are you? I'm Blah? Yeah, I'm doing the Pokedex thingy. Alright. Oh, so this is Dawn's house. That's what it said, Dawn. Oh, I didn't really read the sign, I just assumed it said Dana. Anything in your trash can? I'm gonna... Yeah, it's not creepy. I'm just gonna go into the girl who's... The girl who I just met, I'm going to go into her house uninvited and then ruffle through her trash. So, not a big deal. You didn't see shit, man. That thing you have is a Pokedex, isn't it? You're out to see all kinds of Pokemon. Look at you. Fuck you. Alright. Yep. Alright. I really don't care what you're saying if you're not giving me items, so... Alright, you all suck. The only one who cares about me is the beach. It's the only one that actually gave me an item. Alright, so we're going into the Pokemon Center, and this is the big moment, guys. This is when... I know, buddy. Give me an item. Alright, well, screw you. So, I'm actually going to cut it off here. This is going to be the end of episode 1, so welcome back, everyone. I'll go a little bit more into detail as to why it took so long for me to come back in the next episode, but I thank you guys for joining me. Next time, we are going to access this beautiful little PC right here and randomize our very first egg, and I hope you guys will be there to join me for it. Go ahead and like the video if you did enjoy it. See you next time.